And we're off to Luckin Coffee number 14. The audio was just so good in the last video that, well, I decided I had to try a different approach for these videos. So right now I'm headed to Raffle City, or as they call it in Chinese, Raffle City. I promise that's not racist, it's just Chinese. I took a bike share bike there. Shenzhen has these weird things they call bike paths. I always thought bikes were supposed to be driven on the street. I mean, bikes are cars too, right? At least that's what I learned in LA. I mean, how else are you supposed to die? Anyway, as per usual, it had to inform me, I parked in an area that I can't park in. You know, the area where all the bikes are parked? Yeah, that's the area. Can't park in that one. Bike parking, not okay. Cool. So I gave him the old, screw you, you're wrong, I ain't paying. And then it was off to Luckin. I had to cross this massive sky bridge to get there. Luckily, see what I did there? They had these signs informing me, prohibited altitude parabolic, and no climbing and climbing. I entered the mall where my next Luckin was, but first I had to stop off at the Apple store. Oh, sorry, I mean the Oppo store. Ah, here's the Apple store. Oh, wait, this is Sunyin, the premium reseller. What is a premium reseller? Do they have garbage resellers? Sunyin, garbage resellers. Sunyin, stuff nobody wants reseller. Sunyin, onion reseller. I looked around the mall for a bit for the Luckin before accidentally finding a Neo store. Nice. These cars are pretty dope. The assistant that talks to you is amazing.
Hi, Nomi. 可以帮我开下天窗吗？
搞定。
Hi, Nomi.
嘿，
给我讲个笑话吧。
为了身体健康，我每天都坚持6点起，久而久之，养成了睡回笼觉的好习惯。
一点都不好笑。
If only Siri was that likable. And then next to the Neo store was, Starbucks! Oh, where's the Luckin? Ah, here it is. There was a guy sitting next to me at this place, and I asked him why he came to Luckin instead of Starbucks. To my unsurprise, he said, well, it's so much cheaper. He also told me that he thought Starbucks was obviously better quality, but too expensive. However, when I said I thought Luckin tasted better, he agreed. Kind of felt like he was just saying what he thought I wanted to hear. He also told me that Luckin used to have a big location like Starbucks in this same mall, but they closed it and moved to this spot in the same mall. And they were quite busy. Seems like they were just trying to cut down on rent, because most people were ordering to go anyway. I sat there for about an hour and they went from order 563 to 663. And the guy I was talking to was like number 407 or something, and he'd been there an hour as well. All to-go orders, except for these 6 that they didn't clear off the table. Side note, I really hate paper straws. I really care about the environment, but god damn, paper straws just suck. When the straw looks like this at the end, they really need to find a better solution. And China kinda has, where a lot of places have changed to those compostable PLA straws, but who knows if those are actually any better for the environment. I guess I'll have to tolerate it for now. They also had an order that no one picked up, and it was like number 316 or so, and they tried to figure out whose it was, so no fake orders here. As for the drink, I got a coconut OK Exfreezo, or as the receipt calls it, a coconut flavored. Coconut flavored. What'd you get? Well, you know, I got a coconut flavored. I asked for no added sugar this time, and it was still quite good. Very coconutty, although a bit too icy. Not as smooth as the other smoothies. Not sure if that's because there's no fruit, or if because it wasn't blended well, or probably just a lack of fruit. Yeah, look at that fake-ass I'm being filmed right now smile. This is pretty good. This'll look good on camera later. Flavor-wise, though, it was exactly what you'd expect. I'm actually really impressed with Luckin's consistency of quality. It's always spot on. And their flavors are super flavorful, if that says anything. Like, I really noticed it with the coconut latte. The flavor was so well balanced and quality. Well, that's the best thing I've ever had. Like I said, I tried making a coconut latte myself once. It just doesn't work alone. I don't know how they do it. What's with this guy's hair? It's like he has tons of hair and no hair at the same time. And the option to choose sweetness level is a huge plus in my book. Don't think Starbucks lets you do that. Kid next to me got a standard latte with half sugar. He told me that once he had an Americano from Starbucks, and he made a "it was horrible" face to describe it. Luckin seems like they really understand the Chinese audience. Whereas Starbucks seems to just be riding their reputation, Luckin seems to be working toward getting China into coffee. That gradual transition. And more, I really think they're gonna succeed. Or, we could go back to this audio quality. Which do you prefer? Click one of the videos already. Come on.